Okay. Now we're back, we got the mood over, and I only lost 99.9% of my life, but hey, who the hell cares, because this is supposed to be fun, right? No, this is ridiculous. We're going to go back to spamming side UTs and cheaping out. Another thing I forgot to mention is when you kill them, watch your kill count, because they don't have a very good dying animation. And if you need the essence, if you see your kill count go up, then make sure you absorb the essence instead of using it for full UTs. But since my essence is maxed out now, I'm just going to keep on holding B, and that's all there is to it. I'm sorry, holding Y. Just hold Y and release when they're next to you, and that's all you got to do for this fight. And make sure you lure them towards you, and when they start getting anywhere close to you, just get back on the pedestal so they can't hit you. If they start accelerating right at you, it's going to be too late. You're going to have a really hard time getting back on the pedestal. So let's get through more of this fight, and let's get towards the boss gauntlet. Okay, you may have been wondering what was going through my mind when the goddamn eels decided to grab me and started munching on me, and I couldn't get out of it. They'd let go and they'd attack me again. Well, it had to do with some suckage of cocks and some other nasty stuff I'd rather not get into, but I cannot tell you the ranting that's going through my mind. Goddamn near through the controller, through the fucking TV. Okay, they're gone. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you kind of a glitch spot. So you go up and to the right. You can see where we are? Okay, now go right up in this area. There's a little alcove in here. Dive down and start shooting with your spear gun. You dive down to the bottom, and what can happen is if you get lucky, and I see it right here, the fish will actually push you backwards and you actually be hiding behind the weeds. I can't show it to you because the fish aren't here, but that's a glitch spot. You can get under there and they can't hit you when you're behind the weeds, but they have to push you back. The other thing that needs to happen is you need to be able to get out, and sometimes I've actually had a problem getting out of the area as well. So that is a glitch spot you can use, and then once you're under there, just start spamming attacks with the spear gun. Now I've done as I've saved. Since I used an item, I'm going to go back to Muramasa and I'm going to replace the green that I used. I'm going to go back and save again. I don't recommend you saving, but the only reason why I'm saving is because I'm using Ninja Cinema to record this, and once I get to the bosses, I have to do them all straight without any continues with using Ninja Cinema, but I'm not going to be able to do that, so now I'm back over to capturing my video directly. But if you do this eel fight regularly, just do the eel fight and go right to Genshin and then use your continues. I'm doing the eel fight like this because of stupid Ninja Cinema. Now I'm going to do the run past the eels. So here's what I normally do. I just go through them. I try to, if they get close to me, then I just start doing kind of a zigzag, so watch them carefully. And most of the times I can get across without taking much damage. Sometimes I'll hit you, and if they hit you, watch out, because a lot of times they'll be chaining your attacks and you're left sucking your thumb. And because all they're going to do is weed your health down. If that happens, I just reset. I tell the game to go fuck off, and then I redo it until the game gives me what I want. Okay, now on for Genshin. Okay, for Genshin, I'm going to go back to the tried and true strategy of the Kasurigama. Jump back, Y, X, Y. And there we go. It takes off pretty good life. Also, if he hits me up into the air, I'm going to do an on-landing Y, and that'll take off a little bit more damage. Now, for this fight, I purposely plan on using a Talisman of Rebirth. I don't need one for Elizabeth, and then when he knocks me down, and use my Talisman of Rebirth, I'm going to take advantage of the iframes. So I'm just going to be as aggressive as I possibly can, pretty much ignore what he's doing, and just repeat Y, X, Y over and over again, and then on-landing Y if he does happen to hit me. So my life is getting low, he's about ready to take me out. When he does take me out and I use my Talisman, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 360Y. Now, I'm sorry, 360YY, and here it comes. The 360YY takes off pretty good life off of him if all the hits connect, but it's also extremely risky to do because he will hit you during it in most cases. So I was taking advantage of the iframes and the fact that he can't hit me, but I can still hit him. Other tactics that are great for Genshin is if you can do a 360Y with a Tonfa, that strips his life off like crazy. The hard part is getting all that hits to connect, so sometimes you can do like an XXA to do a Heavenly Justice cancel and go right in towards him, so you can direct the Heavenly Justice cancel, aim it towards him, and then do a 360Y. That's a more advanced move. It's a little difficult to put out or pull off, but if you hit him, it just strips his life off like crazy. It's a very effective move. So Genshin is done. Let's show you a fairly easy way to take care of Elizabeth. Okay, I've got the scythe equipped, and what you want to do is you want to get on the opposite side of Genshin's body from Elizabeth and start spamming scythe UTs. Now, you got to be careful. There's a few attacks that she can do where she can hit you. One of them is the flying swallow attack. So if you see her jump up, kind of jump backwards, she's about to do her flying swallow, and that will actually get through the body. Otherwise, you can sit on the opposite side of the body of her, and she will attack. She'll attack with her claws, she'll attack with her tail, and you can just hold Y and charge your scythe UT, and she will not be able to hit you. Another thing it's going to take a little bit of adjustment as she moves and as Ryu moves when he does his scythe UT. So just look at where you are compared to her, adjust a little bit so she can't hit you, and then charge your scythe UT. Another attack that she can hit you with is when she flies up and does her raining blood attack. Now I see she moved a little bit, so I had to move and adjust. And I didn't quite adjust, I was too far on one side, and so she nailed me. Using this technique, you can do her no hurt with decent reliability. Now there was her flying swallow, see how it went all the way through the body and it still attacked me, but it does not stop your UT charge, so it's up to you if you want to just keep on charging or release when she does her flying swallow. And she telegraphs it pretty darn well, so you can predict it. Down to low health, I'm probably going to end up putting a grain in here. Not a big deal since there's a save statue and a Muramasa coming up. Her other attack that she can hit you through is when she summons the blood from underneath you, and then she teleports right to you and does her throw. That's a new move for this Elizabeth, and it's a pain in the ass, but it's telegraphed really well. You'll see a red circle of blood appearing under you. As soon as you see that, get the fuck out of the way because she's about to nail you for massive, massive damage. So this fight's almost over. It's just simple. You just charge your scythe UT and you slightly adjust and you just stay opposite the body from her, and you watch out for the 3 attacks where she can hit you. It's gonna right here. This is gutsy. Looked like she was just about ready to hit me. I wasn't completely on the opposite side, but she still was blocked by Genshin's body. So that's it for her. We're gonna go and collect the heart, and we should have all of our items ready to go face Dagrodai. Dagrodai is kind of a pain in the ass. He's probably my worst boss to fight. Okay, now let's get the last item. Okay, now let's switch over to Lunar and to the Incendiary Shurikens in preparation for the Vanguard fights coming up. Gonna go replenish my health at the save statue. I'm gonna go replenish all of my items at Muramasa. I believe it's a talisman and a grain. I'd like to thank you for watching. We'll see you in Chapter 14, Part B.